Hello everyone. We are in Central Mall. A mall known as not a mall but a big park. San Carlos, San Carlos, San Carlos. And it's been a time since I've been here. And I think my time's coming to an end. San Carlos is a very beautiful city. It really is. I mean, I love being able to come down to the park, relax. I mean, it's a very peaceful environment here. Based on what time of day you come here, there are a lot of people. But even when there's a lot of people, it's not too hectic, it's not too loud. Excluding the special events in which they have the big speakers and whatnot that are blaring, which you can hear across the whole city, or city proper. For the most part, it's a very peaceful, relaxing area to come here in like Marina and the plaza. But I've done my time. I've traveled around San Carlos. I've tried the coffees, I've tried the foods, I've talked to the peoples, I visited the hotels, I've played basketball, I've played soccer with the people here, I've worked out with some of the students, I've toured the schools. I think I've done it all here. I mean, San Carlos is a decent sized city. I mean, it's not a huge city, it's small enough that they don't have any malls here, like a big mall such as SM or Ayala, those type. All you have here is like Gaisano, Pure Gold, uh, City Mall, but even the City Mall here isn't that developed. At least for the past 5 years, which I'm told they were trying to put a grocery store inside City Mall and it never opened. They started for a month and they canceled it. There's no movie theaters here. In order to go to a movie theater, you have to go to Bucolid or drive down to Dumaguete. I mean, to get to Bucolid is only about a 2 hour drive, and Dumaguete is about a 3.5 hour drive. Even though, yeah, Dumaguete is about 190 kilometers from here, and Bucolid is only about 85. Bucolid takes 2 hours because you're going across mountainous areas, and especially right now, they're doing a lot of construction on the roads, so there's a lot of delays in areas that you can get through the whole area in usually 5 minutes before. Now it takes around 20, 30 minutes because just active cars trying to get past these potholes. They've been trying to do repairs on the road up to Bacolod, or at least out of San Carlos, at least after about 5 minutes down the road after you exit San Carlos, going up in the mountains. The next 20 minutes is just construction, so it takes much longer now. I mean, it's San Carlos is a decent place to come, or decent stepping stool or springboard. That's what it's springboard. In order to make it to Calatrava or head up towards Pasayas, or head down towards the Rigetti, head west towards Bacolod. It's a good place to go to come, and plus you can just take the port and go over to Toledo, and then go over to Cebu. So all directions you can make it anywhere where a major city's at within about 3 to 4 hours. So that's good. But as a whole, I'll say San Carlos is a great city to come to for someone who's older or people who are married. It'd be a great city to just settle down in, to raise your family in, set your kids for school. As a single guy, I don't think it's the best city to come to. It's good. It's great to visit, but to settle down here, I wouldn't. It's just too many things. There's too much distance in between all the popular areas. I don't care too much for Cebu City proper because I mean I prefer being a little further away from cities, more into the nature's areas where there's less traffic. But being able to go to malls and areas where I can buy specific electronics easier is better. Being able to go to theaters, even though not many movies have come out lately that I would call good, but having just the opportunity to go do that, um, being able to go to a variety of restaurants, try a whole bunch of different foods and drinks, I would enjoy that. I mean, Cebu Island in the past, or 2 weeks ago, had an earthquake, but I'm assuming it's not too common. At least not that I've been here or I've heard so much. And then Mindanao recently had their own one yesterday. So I'm still gonna go somewhere. I'm still gonna be doing my travels across Asia, but for now, I think my time in San Carlos is coming to its end. San Carlos is great. I mean, I've loved staying here. I really have. Being able to wake up in the morning and being in an area where there's not too much traffic, not too many people just literally honking their horns all day, at least in my neighborhood. Only thing that's loud would be like the Pan Inasal people with their trikes going through, just yelling that out, but that's only about a good 3 or 4 few minutes to do that. But for the most part, it's nice and quiet. The people are nice. Uh, the bills are little to nothing. So it's enjoyable being able to relax at the plaza. I've enjoyed relaxing here. I mean, coming from working every day, doing 12, 14 hours a day, to coming here where I have no real responsibility, I guess. Nothing pushing me. I can just slowly just unwind and relax. It has been nice. San Carlos has a lot of beautiful girls, a lot of friendly elder people, cool guys. There's people. I mean, a lot of people I'm told from I talk to come here for the college. I mean, even all the college students I talk to, a good majority of them say they don't even live here. I mean, some say they're in the boarding houses and whatnot, but for the most part, a lot of them say they just take the bus to go to DSB Don Salvador. Some from Calatrava, some from Gihulian, just come from all over just to come to the colleges here. So I mean, it's a good college city. I'm just surprised it's with it being a port city, even though it just goes to Toledo, as far as I'm aware. It's not more developed. Not developed as far as being impoverished or anything, or broken down. It's developed as far as what's here. I mean, it'd be nice just having, like as I said, a movie theater here inside the mall, having a few more things to do in the area, I guess. I mean, if you have a bike or modes of transport, you can get to most places. I mean, the city proper itself, I just walk around. I don't really need my bike. But if you want to go do anything that's away from the city, you need a bike, because even going up to, I mean, I love hiking, and going to the mountains is fun, but I'd have to change over my bike to a more off-road bike. There's a lot of areas be better to have off-road tires on some of these bikes, like the KLX or the XR or XTZ, whatever it is, all the different bikes. But having scooters and whatnot, I probably wouldn't use for some of the off-road stuff. I mean, many people do, but I won't. Especially when you have a box, a top box that attached to your bike. Like mine has a 55-liter box attached to it, and just going off some of these bumps, it will really put pressure on your brackets holding on your box. So can't do that. But I would recommend San Carlos as definitely a point of interest for anyone coming to the Philippines to visit. You can visit cities like Manila, CDO, Cebu, Davao, Iloilo, any of the big proper places in which I guess you have a lot of foreigners at. Well, foreigners being like areas like Dumaguete and Cebu and Manila. You can visit those places and then the slightly surrounding areas, but I'd still say come to some of these islands where you don't have
or some of the parts of the islands where you don't have the big cities, or it's further away from where you would assume foreigners would be at, and just experience these areas. Go into the mountains, get lost. I mean, not really get lost. Know how to get back basically, but always have gas. But there's a time that you be in the mountains and you be going a good 50, 60, 70 kilometers at times, and you don't even come across a gas station. You'd have to know like some locals are selling gas out of liter cans or liter bottles somewhere. So I would just say, just come out here, enjoy the Philippines. I mean, it's not the most developed place, but the people here are lovely. They're nice. There's beautiful women. The culture here is nice. I'd come here and then use it as a springboard to visit places like Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia. That way you don't go from those places and come here like, oh, it's such a letdown. No. I mean, Philippines is lacking in many places, but as a whole, it is a great place. It really is. I mean, the people, the fact that many places will speak English. I mean, when you get to areas that are further away from the bigger cities, the popular cities, less people are speaking clear English, I guess. There are more shy people, but still taking the initiative to say hello and try goes a long way. Even on my own, when I talk to some people, and many people in San Carlos, when you talk to them, they may struggle with English, but you try. They do their part of trying too, and I do my part as far as trying to learn Visaya and like, ¿cómo estamos? ¿Cómo está acá? How are y'all doing? Have you eaten today? How's the week gone? How's your family doing? What are the plans? Stuff like that, which are good. I mean, people here really respect the fact, or people of different cultures always respect the fact that the foreigner is trying to learn their culture, learn their language, and it goes a far way. Like, so they invite you out. Some invite you to their house. I mean, I know some foreigners who take advantage of that stuff and use it for content, but I don't really care for that. On my own, I just enjoy meeting people, enjoy talking to people, getting to know people, their life, their culture, what's going on, their plans, how they got where they're at, just different areas like that. So my time in San Carlos has been really rewarding in that aspect as far as the communication I've had with people, the stories I've heard, and going from there. So I will feel a sense of loss as I leave, even though I leave every 2 or 3 months to go elsewhere and then come back. But as my residence area, I'm gonna feel a sense of loss leaving San Carlos and going elsewhere. So I'll have to see where I go next. So I'll let y'all know when that is and where I end up next. You all take care and God bless.